Hey, my name is Badass Benny, and welcome to my channel. If you're an ACE, Amac, and sex human trafficking survivor, you're in the right place. And it won't cost you a penny to like and subscribe and share worldwide. And please leave a comment down below. I wanted to share a story about violent dreams. Uh, I know that some AMAC survivors have violent dreams. I didn't have violent sexual dreams until I was in my 20s. When I was married, I was a teen parent of three kids, and my partner at the time was 8 years older than I. So I was 18 and they were 26. And um, I when I got in recovery in my 30s, in a 12-step program, that's when I learned that I was having these rape dreams, sexual dreams, and I had to do cognitive therapy to stop them, or mind meditation if they came up. Try to do a stop sign, try to break those neurons in the brain, like visualize the neurons in the brain and breaking them, the synapses in my mind, like with scissors or something, and trying to reconnect them to different neurons to try, to change the pattern, to break the pattern and to change it. Takes action. It took a lot of years, for me to do that. And I think because of the Epstein files, and I've been kind of watching it and reading about it and trying to stay up a little bit about it, and I'm being triggered. I haven't had rape dreams in years, and I'm 57. And, I have to learn to be more gentle with myself and go, okay, I'm having those kinds of old patterns come up. And because you have to remember that as AMAC survivors, people were perpetrating onto us, and that's all we know is people taking and not having good boundaries. So we're used to people not having good boundaries and just taking. And so in recovery, I had to learn to make healthy boundaries for myself to protect myself. And recently, it just, in my mind, I was so surprised when I had it, and it hurt me to even have it. And I even had to do like a self-talk and even prayed about it, whatever you got to do to make it stop, to stop the thinking, stinking thinking, whatever you want to call it, and stopping that pattern and changing the pattern and the connections. And it can be done. Um, but I know that having a president as a serial rapist and murderer of children is, um, it's taken a toll on me. And, rape isn't sex. A lot of, there are perpetrators or people who are AMAC survivors and who perpetrate onto others because they haven't looked at their stuff. And why do some perpetrate and why do some not? And it's all about how um, how you take care of yourself. Some people will go to smoking cigarettes or more sex or alcohol, drugs, anything else, traveling, getting 2 or 3 degrees, constantly moving, constantly going from state to state, one country to the next, constantly moving and not being still and not feeling. So in recovery, I had to learn to be, and be in my skin and be in my body. And, so it does get, some people get aroused from these kinds of dreams. And if you don't get mad at yourself. Just try to work on stopping it, waking up, or letting it, don't let the dream or the vision continue. You have to stop it, and you get better at it, and it eventually does. But don't think that's who you are, is what I'm trying to say. Um, so do what you can to take care of yourself today, whether that's drinking water, going out for a walk, doing what you can. Stressors, because that's one thing about Amac survivors, is finding out where your stressors are. Sometimes when I get stressed out, I want to have sex. And that's something like a dark shadow that I accepted about myself, and I had to work through some things. We all do. So I'm no different than no one else. I'm just trying to help those I'm like a lantern of light, trying to help those that are in the dark. So I hope this helps you today, and not be hard on yourselves. And if you're having old patterns and old thinking coming up because of the Epstein files and sexual assault, it's global and it's coming up. And so I'm here if you guys need me. So what are you going to do to take care of yourself today?